fair use. Here you go. You can see the example right there. Let's go back. Let's see. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it up. Okay, you can see the person that's on foot. See the person's on foot. And let's look at it. And see, honestly, when they drove by and they tried to shoot, they wasn't that accurate. That's why they had to stop the vehicle and get out. So if they're driving fast, the faster they drive, the less accurate they're gonna be. So if you see a vehicle start to slow down or stop, that's the real red flag. If it's going fast and they shooting, then you can kind of deduct, take cover initially, but eventually if they feel they haven't got shooting, then they're gonna resort to getting out the vehicle. That's where you come in. You can defend against that if you have a gun. I know some of y'all don't like guns. I know some of y'all can't carry them or something like that, but I'm just saying the easiest way is not to be on foot. This is a vehicle and gun based society. So get you a car. If you gotta feel like you gotta walk too far, then you're gonna have to take a ride or something because it's hard to defend against a drive by shooting when you're on foot. It's possible, but it's almost impossible when you're unarmed. So I'm not gonna lie to you and say you can be Jet Li or do some parkour because they can run, they can get out the car and all that. But honestly, what did I tell you about stationary vehicles? You don't want to be stationary in a vehicle for too long, and that's why when they stopped, they got out. So you already know what they're gonna do if they can't get you on the initial ride through, regardless if they're driving fast or slow. If they don't get you while they driving fast or slow, then they gonna stop the vehicle. The moment they stop the vehicle and you saw them waving weapons around or shooting at you, and you visually confirm that, like their ass up. Each one of them that come out that vehicle, pop, 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 pop. Make sure you carry a magazine and start lighting their ass up before they get completely out that vehicle. You can light them up one at a time, one side at a time. 9 times out of 10, when you shoot the guy on this side, then the guy that's on that side gonna take cover. The driver is driving. Unless they really want to get you, then he'll get out too. But then you got you a firefight, and you thought she was gonna be a weak target. So that's when you get them. That's when they're the most accurate. When they stop that vehicle and get out, that's when the most accurate shots gonna come. When they're driving slow, it's a little bit. It's still when you're driving, it's not like video games. It's difficult. Now some like drug cartels, they'll probably practice. You know, they good. They good. You might be screwed on that one because they actually get barrels and ride around the barrels and practice drive-by shootings. So while in motion, but most people aren't. So when that initial ride back come through, that's when you either haul ass, the vehicle going the way it's going, you go the opposite way, obviously. If the vehicle coming another way, you don't want to ever, you know, common sense, go away from the vehicle, go away from the shooting. But if you got a gun and they stop that vehicle and you have all the evidence you need, they try to kill you or whatever, then that's when you light their ass up. As soon as they get out that vehicle, just like this. Because if you don't, if you don't have, they call being ahead of the curve. If you're not ahead of that firefight or that curve or the first one to pin them down, this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna gain their bearings, and then that's when the accurate shots come. They probably got them, probably didn't. They went back in, then they escaped. 9 times out of 10, they went to the expressway or some type of nook and cranny, because that's how you make quick escapes during drive-by shootings. And as you can see, we don't know who they are. We don't know how many people was in the car. That was just only the people that came out. And nobody's gonna say anything. It's just you. It's as simple as that. We can talk